Hi, this is Dean O'Dell with 7 Gables Real Estate in the O'Dell Group. Today is December 3rd. All right, so can you believe it? The holidays are upon us, and we need to talk about what's going on in the market because we got some serious issues we got to figure out here. As a matter of fact, our buddy here, Steve Thomas, that provides us a lot of this information, has described this accurately, which is we are in an inventory catastrophe, and I can't agree more. So let's get started with the charts and let's look at it. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm going to give you a special chart for today. It shows the number of homes placed on the market from January to October since 2015. As you'll see, in 2015, 2016, we were around 37,000, and you can see how it's fluctuated throughout the years. You can see what happened last year in 2020, but we know that was kind of a crazy, weird year, and things weren't as normal. And then look at this year, 2021, only 33,000 homes placed on the market in that same time frame. We have had 4,000 less homes hit the market in that time. Let's look how that looks on a monthly basis because it's been getting worse every single month. Hey, sorry to interrupt this program, but we want to make sure you are subscribed to Tustin Talks, so please click on the subscribe button below. And then if that doesn't work, just go to the odellgroup.com or you can go to youtube.com/Tustin Talks. Now let's get you back to the program. Here's what we have. If you look at the numbers here, look at this year, 2021, the red line. Currently, there are only 1,457 homes on the market. That's insane. For 3 million people, are you kidding me? Look at where we were last year on the green line. We were at 3,469. And if we look at the prior 2 years and average those, we were at 5,851. Look at how much less inventory there is out there to sell this time of year versus what it's been in the past. We don't see an end in sight to this, quite honestly, and we'll talk about why here when we look at the demand chart. You can see where we are right now. We have 2,221 homes in escrow on the red line for 2021. Look at where we were last year, 2,621, and look at where our 3-year average was prior. The 3-year average was 1,969 homes prior to last year. So that is pretty amazing because our demand is still higher than the average. So look at what we're normally talking about on a 3-year average prior to last year. 5,359 homes on the market and 1,969 homes in escrow. So you could see there was about, 2.5 homes for every one buyer. And that was considered a hot market. I mean, that was still a seller's market. Now where we are, we have more homes in escrow than we even have listings. And that is not normal for this time of year for demand to be so high and inventory to be so low. So we don't see an end in sight to this because interest rates are staying low. We have a large millennial buyer crowd that is approaching that average age of 32 for first-time home buyers. So let's take a look at this next chart and how that affects the expected marketing time. You can see where we were on days on the market for all the prior years to this year, which is in red. We're now down to 20 days. 20 days. Now that sounds great. It sounds easy to sell your house in 20 days, but some people are selling their house in 5 to 7 and some people are selling their house in 45. Price still matters. You still got to price this thing right. But this is the lowest number of days for expected marketing time since tracking began. And so that is just insane. The 3-year average was 85 days prior to last year. 85 days, now we're at 20. If we look at the demand by price range, you can see how fast the market's moving. All the way up to 2 million, you're at less than 21 days, 2 to 4 million, 39 days. Over 4 million, 103 days. And you can see how that compares with last year all the way to the right. You can look at the share of housing inventory currently on the market versus the demand for that price range. And you can see that unless you're shopping for a $4 million home, I mean, you don't have much leverage here, right? There's one home, over $4 million, there's one buyer for every 5 homes, right? Demand's 3%, inventory's 15%. Go up to the next one, 2 to 4 million, 7%. versus 14%. That means there's 2 homes for every 1 buyer. And you can see how it evens out at the next one, and then it starts going backwards, where demand is actually more than the share of housing inventory, which is what contributes to the speed of the market. Okay, so let's talk about how this affects you. All right, well, whether you're a buyer or whether you're a seller, you've got some dynamics you're dealing with, right? I mean, if you're a buyer, this is a very, very tough time to be a buyer, okay? Hopefully here in December, I would stick with the market if I were you, because you know a lot of the buyers are gonna go away in December, and for those sellers that are still staying on the market, probably gonna have less competition than you would after the first of the year. If you wait till after the first of the year, yes, there's gonna be more inventory on the market, but there's also gonna be more buyers out there. So, you know, it's going to feel the same. You'll see things in the paper that says house selling is down, pendings are down. Well, yeah, of course they're down. I mean, first of all, last year we had a giant bounce back from being shut down, right? And then on top of that, you have an inventory shortage. I mean, people have on average 1/3 to 1/4 of the houses to choose from right now than they normally do. So how are we gonna have more demand than we have for the amount of inventory we have right now? I mean, it's crazy. We're already selling more houses than what's coming on, and the inventory just keeps getting lower, lower, and lower. We hope this straightens out. All I can tell you is if you're a seller, I mean, my gosh, what are you waiting for? I mean, if you want to get out of here, now is the time. So give us a call. We'll help you get out of here. Buyers, give us a call. We are fortunate enough that we have a lot of listings coming to market, believe it or not, that we know about in the next, December and January. We feel very, very fortunate, and that's because of our awesome team. I want to commend them for the year they've had an unbelievable year, record-setting year for the Odell Group. Over $160 million in sales, split that up between the amount of agents, and that is a lot on an average per agent basis, which just goes to show you the quality of the people we have on this team. Everybody is seasoned, and the admin that we have work for us makes us very productive, very good. That's why we can provide great service to the seller, great service to a buyer, because we are focused on just you, the client. So give us a call. Let us help you get ready for the end of the year, first of the year. Let's start planning. All right. See you in 2 weeks. And we have a surprise announcement in 2 weeks. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hey, don't forget the Odell Group is one of the top 10 teams in Orange County. We have sold thousands of homes. So draw from our experience and let us help you out. Subscribe right now and watch our videos to educate yourself, whether you're a buyer, seller, or both. And then visit our website at theodellgroup.com and reach out and let's get to know each other so we can help you. All right? Thanks. Bye-bye.